This is Sam from Uniondale, and you're tuning in to another edition of the Sam I Analyze Show. Folks, the Knicks are not done. The Knicks may be looking at another move. Let's analyze. So I was watching yesterday, Knicks Fan TV. Shout out to CP the franchise, who's well connected, drops some great Knicks content on a regular basis. And he said yesterday that he's heard through the grapevine that the Knicks may not be done. The Knicks may not be done. And the Knicks have interest in none other than Karl-Anthony Towns. Shocker. Every year we're hearing about Jersey's own Karl-Anthony Towns coming to the Knicks. But yesterday, after the introduction of one Mikal Bridges, I'm like, what else do the Knicks have to do? The Knicks, they did everything. They found the final Infinity Stone. They have formed Voltron. But it looks like they want to go form Voltron the cars. When I heard this, I'm like, this again, Karl-Anthony Towns talk again. Because Knicks fans have heard about Cat coming to the Knicks forever. And I was never, I'm like, it's a cool story. Shout out to my former colleague. She used to joke around with The Office and be like, cool story, bro. That's how I feel with Karl-Anthony Towns. Cool story, bro. And this is not towards CP. This is just whenever I hear the Karl-Anthony Towns talk. I'm always like, it's a cool story to have him come back. But I'm not a fan of Karl-Anthony Towns. I'm not a fan of Karl-Anthony Towns. I feel that I feel that he's come across very soft when it comes to the playoffs. Now, some people will say, so is Randall. What are you talking about? I think Randall's situation has been a little different. I think Randall, first year with Atlanta, I put a lot of the blame of what happened to Randall on Tibbs, not making adjustments. I think Tibbs has gotten a lot better with that. And I think now, with the weapons around Randall and Brunson, and just Brunson alone, a healthy Randall in the playoffs is barbecue chicken. The opposition is barbecue chicken for Julius Randle. Cooked food. Randall is destroying the opposition. No question. And he's a man amongst boys. And I think Randall is a problem. I think the Knicks are in a great situation. And look, listen. But at the same time, people are like, well, they still haven't gotten a backup four. What are the Knicks doing? I think if you look at how the Knicks move in the last few years, they don't sign certain players on certain days because it affects the there's a method to their madness and the way Brock Eiler and Leon Rose work. So that's fine. But Karl-Anthony Towns, I think it wouldn't be fair, first of all, and I guess it's just business, to one Julius Randle who came here when nobody else would, and he started the forming the pieces here and getting people here. So I don't know, and plus his former agent is one Leon Rose, and I get it. I know Karl-Anthony Towns is not only CAA, but he's also from Kentucky. But, I looked at it and I'm like, what would cause the Knicks to make the move? Well, Randle is due for a contract. And he his contract is up, and he wants the bag. He gave the Knicks a discount, and he may want the bag, and maybe that's why Leon Rose is like, all right, you want to get paid? We'll take care of you. We'll send you out to Minnesota, and we'll see what we'll get you paid. The thing is, why get under the cap to do this though? I don't understand it. But what would it take to get a Karl-Anthony Towns? Karl-Anthony Towns, who makes this season under 40, just under 50 million, right? He's going to make 49 million 200 5,000 $800 million. So the guy's making just under 50 million. And look, this is what the new NBA is. He's getting paid like a superstar, and I think he just doesn't show up when it matters. And you saw what happened with Jimmy Butler. You're soft versus a Julius Randle, who's going to be making about just under 28 million. So you're going to need to add pieces. And I'm like, wait, they just got the final Infinity Stone. To get a Karl-Anthony Towns, you not only have to trade Randle, but I'm thinking you have to trade one of the Villanova guys. No, you don't. You can trade Mitchell Robinson, and there's a player who they have his bird rights, who hasn't been signed, in a Precious Achiuwa. If you get Precious Achiuwa to buy in, you trade those three. You get Karl-Anthony Towns. There it is, Knicks fans. Negative. I'm sorry. I'm not with the move, guys. I don't think that's a wise move for the Knicks. I think the Knicks are a better, well-oiled machine with a re-signed Precious Achiuwa, with a Mitchell Robinson, with a Julius Randle. So, and I want to see what Hakaporti brings to the table, who signed a two-way deal, drafted last, number 58. Let's see what he has. I like his little, his highlights. We're going to call him Airport. Shout out to my boy JB on that. Airport, that's his name. Airport, that's his name. So I don't want the Knicks to pull the trigger on this move, but it looks like something is looming for sure. Now it's that time. Au revoir, Paris. 4-1 Kawhi Leonard. As his Olympic dreams, he says, I'm out. Kawhi Leonard is out for the Paris Olympics, and he has been replaced by the Celtics' Derek White. I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in, folks. I'm on most social media platforms. Facebook, @SamIAnalyze. Instagram, @SamIAnalyze. The platform, formerly known as Le Twitter, @SamIAnalyze. I'm also on TikTok. Please like, share, subscribe, and you see that notification bell to the right. Please click on that. That will let you know the next time I drop another video. Thanks for tuning in. And as always, à tout à l'heure.